Let's go. Batter up. We're taking the afternoon off. It's a beautiful day for a ball game.
Hello everyone, it's Professor Hatter doing a vlog. Actually, I'm living up to my I might promise of doing vlogging. And Major League has this challenge of actually vlogging at a Cubs game for once.
I'm going to the Cubs game tomorrow. That's nice. Let me guess, you're not gonna vlog again. You never vlog when you go to the games. I gotta have my tripod. Hatter do a vlog. I've told Hatter that like 50 times. He doesn't want to do it. Honestly, each time Hatter says he might do it, he never does it. Just letting you guys know.
Wanted to do that, and they're playing the Brewers today. I got my dad hat on, brand 47, my 69 Cubs jersey from the 100th year of Wrigley Field, and playing the Brewers today. And Quintana's on the mound, so it'll be a pretty good game. Actually, the last time I was here was this Saturday when I ditched work and Quintana pitched, and he had a pretty bad game, but that was a part of the sweep with Washington, so hopefully it'll be a better game today. So we just came off the sweep with the against the Mets. Rizzo and Ryan aren't in the lineup today, and I'm predicting Baez will get a home run, Castellanos will get a home run, and Bodie in the lineup. Hey, what's up, man? Beer guys are always the best here. The goose is loose, as they say. Anyways, he just came approaching out of nowhere. Great guys here. So let's take a walk here with Wrigley here around and show you a bit, and show you a bit more throughout the video day. So most of the other video will be voiceover work, so just let you know. So let's go Cubs. To be honest, I did not know the store was here, this New Era Cubs store, because there are so many other Cubs stores around the Wrigley Field, around and inside, that I never knew this one was right here. But to be honest, it's all the same hats. Down there's a few interesting ones, and this is a lot of window shopping for me, because it's a lot of fun to look at the hats and wish, oh, I want that one. There's a few New Era hats here. Yeah, the camera was kind of bad. Sorry in advance. Bunch of 3930s here. The stretch fitteds with the very curved brims. That white hat was from the Players Weekend. Let's not discuss that one. Moving on. This hat has a logo that was used by the Cubs briefly from 94 to 96. And yeah, $44 for a hat, and no, not this time. Nice Cubs low profile. Up here, I like the blue pinstripe design domes that they use. Bucket hat. I need to get a really good Cubs bucket hat. So this one, I saw one of my guys on Instagram. He got one, and I need to get one myself too, because that's a stadium collection hat. So is that one there with the 1914 Cubs logo. Actually, 1916. Just more bucket hats there. And just kind of panning around the store here. Some women's hats there, some kids' hats. And looking around a bit more. A lot of adjustable hats. And really good selection there. Let me go to one hat here. Bad lighting. I like this bucket hat. It's got the Chicago flag, the stars and the river stripes on it, and trying to find the price, and the Cubs logo on the top. This one I really like. A lot of the retro Cubs logos and icons and insignias and, you know, little things that just shout Cubs. So I like that hat. One of these days I'm going to get it. I like this one. The simple 50s Cubby Bear face. Very simple logo. And I want a clean-up version of it from brand 47. So just looking at a few more hats here. lady finally moved away from the mirror so I could try the hats on and show you. This one I really like, and nice green underbrim and old style blue, cubby blue, or baby sky blue, and white pinstripes. That one I like. Gotta open the flap there. This one is a pretty simple one. Not the most creative, to be honest, but I liked it because it's got the blue pinstripes, like the jersey. I like the green underbrims. This one would be a cool one to get, with the logo that they used back in like the 80s, kind of the Ryan Sandberg era. Then you have one here, just a nice blue and red. I wish they'd bring back the two-tone road hats. Here's just a little bit of video, but that guy in the blue shirt there, standing, he is 1991 Hall of Fame induction, best Cubs pitcher ever, Fergie Jenkins. He and Goose Gossage were there for the Ron Santo Foundation to sign autographs for charity donations for the diabetes awareness program that the charity has started. Goose Gossage was sitting there, very big name player, Hall of Famer in 2008, won with the Yankees in 1978 World Series. Great guy to be there. Had a killer stash, to be honest. So I had already gotten my item for lunch. A bratwurst with grilled onions, I had some ketchup, and then my mom went out to this station here. I'd never seen these before, to be honest. This nice touchscreen kiosk, and she got a Italian beef sandwich. For sure, I'm going to be using one of these kiosk touchscreen things next time I come to Wrigley and get some food. Looks really cool to use. So I caught the last end of it here, but this guy is decking his hot dog out here with all the Chicago goodies. I'm not a personal fan. I don't eat a true Chicago hot dog. I know I'm bad for it, but it's a good one. I like to add onions, sometimes a pickle, and good celery salt onto my hot dog. I'm not huge into sport peppers or tomatoes or the relish. And ketchup is okay on a hot dog in my books. There it is, beautiful Wrigley Field. I'm going to be reading off some stats here and some history about Wrigley as we walk to my seats. Following my mom, she's wearing a Ryan Sandberg jersey, number 23. One of the few Cubs to be retired. It opened April 23rd, 1914, home to the Federal League Chicago Whalers. It originally seated 14,000 people, and it took 6 weeks to build. It was the first place to have permanent concession stands. Then by 1916, that's when the Cubs moved in, after the Federal League had folded. By 1923, it was known as Cubs Park, and then William Wrigley expanded the capacity to 30,000 seats. By 1932, that's when it was officially renamed to Wrigley Field, when William Wrigley passed away. 1937, the scoreboard out in center field, the green scoreboard with the clock and all the flags, and the ivy were installed into Wrigley Field in 1937, as well as the bleachers. Very iconic look here, and it's just very classic open setting backfield bleachers there. The Chicago Bears played at Wrigley Field from 1920, when the NFL was founded, until 1971, when they moved to Soldier Field. And there is the great bullpen going away. Bye, guys. Hopefully we don't need you soon today. Yeah, we need a better bullpen to win the World Series. So a bit of a fun fact, if you see there in center field, where that between the bleachers, no one sits in center field at Wrigley or anywhere except for Boston at night games because of bleacher bums. Guys who would just ditch work, get drunk, and have fun at a Cubs game at Wrigley. They would sit in center field, dead center field, and would wear white shirts or have like a white blankets out, so that in the batter's eye perspective, the ball would disappear. Stan Musial, Cardinals Stan the Man, had a worse batting average at Wrigley Field compared to every other ballpark because of those fans who had that white blanket, making that perspective where the ball just disappears. So, back in the 60s, the MLB issued that no fan was permitted to sit into dead center field except for Boston, except for night games. So, that's just a little bit of a interesting MLB history, why the Chicago Cubs are so influential to baseball history.